Good morning, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and we are live at Tops Frozen Yogurt in Metro Deli. Guys, I don't know about you, but the storm kept me up not as bad as I thought it would last night, but for the remainder of it, it did keep me up. So thank you for joining us on this fabulous motivational Monday here at Tops Frozen Yogurt in Metro Deli. I am starting off a little bit earlier today because we have such a huge lineup of folks coming on the show today, and then I have some meetings after this. But with that said, we have two special in-studio guests with us today. We're going to have the lovely, the most talented, and the most biggest heart you'll ever find, Holly McBribe, coming in and talking to us about McMinnville special games and their upcoming safety day that they're going to be doing in April. And then maybe telling us a little bit what's going on in McMinnville special games, because I know last Saturday was their official last day for the basketball buddies season, and my son Walker has had such an amazing time. I tell you what, guys, if you have a kid that just has a big heart and loves the community, doing stuff like not just with McMinnville special games, but that basketball buddies program is so phenomenal, and it's fun and it's exciting, and it's just a great time. And he has got a new best friend. His name's Colin, and yeah, Walker already said he's going to miss seeing him every Saturday. I'm like, well, we can get their phone number. But with that said, also too, after we get done with Miss Holly McBribe, we're going to have the lovely and talented folks from the Warren County Genealogical Association coming in on the show and talking to us about some upcoming things. Of course, the 250th anniversary is, right around the corner. Don't blink. We're going to see how they're doing on their Pioneer certificates and then some. Also, I would love to talk to you guys about the journey that I've been doing with them. I've been visiting them once a week here lately, just to get some updates and some information about my family lineage, Miss Brown, love her to death. She's like a family member to me. She last week, which I won't show you till we get to that part of the section, the pedigree chart that she's come up with, and how many generations. When you, of course, we all go back 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 generations almost, right? But at the end of the day, you really don't know until you see it, until you research it. And just to know that potentially that you might have somebody that fought in the Revolutionary War and things like that. It's just, it's history about your family. Why wouldn't you want to know anything and everything about your family? But real quickly, we want to say thank you to Reddick Brown Ford before we get to our first word of our sponsors. So right now it is 38 degrees, and thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. And I am trying, there they are right here. Yes, it's 38 degrees in McMinnville right now. It does feel like it's 23 because of that wind chill that was being brought in from last night. And then tonight's low is going to be 27 degrees. Now, everybody brace yourselves. Brace yourselves what I'm about to tell you, okay? Hold down the fort. At 11 a.m., there is a 70% chance of some snow flurries. A 70% chance of some snow flurries, y'all. So brace yourself. And then it's going to go from 11 a.m. until just for the first hour, because it says it's 12 p.m. It's going to be a 65% chance of snowflakes, okay, like little spritz. But then 1 o'clock on, more wind and more wind. But again, if I see any snow, I know you're like, Kelly, what are you wearing today? You have short sleeves on. But let me tell you, I have my winter coat back here because this is typical Tennessee weather. So with that being said, no worries. I am ready to bundle up whatever I got to do. So we want to say thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors, because without them, this would not be possible. So again, we have so much coming up after the break. Stick around, stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to have our special in-studio guests with us as well. So guys, I love each and every one of you. Take care. it's just going to be a whirlwind of a show today. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleet, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, everybody, and I'm host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. And of course, that was Reddick Brown Ford, our community weather sponsors currently in downtown McMinnville. We are at 38 degrees. And yes, I want to say a good morning to our people watching. Good morning to Sydney Allen Batten. Did I say it finally right? I'm trying to work on it. She said, good morning, everyone. Hope you all have a great Monday. And yes, unfortunately, we do have an 85% chance of some snow flurries today. So snowy conditions. And I know, no, I don't want snow. But it goes back to that tradition or the old wives' tale. There's still buttercups out there. And it's always been said that the last snow has to hit the buttercups, right? Or aren't they called buttercups? So I don't know. I've just always heard it's like old wives' tale. So that's my thing. So once I know that a good snow has gone over the buttercups, that should be the last one. I don't know. Fingers crossed. But remember, the rest of the week, I forgot to mention this in our weather. On Tuesday, the high will be 38. On Wednesday, the high will be 53. On Thursday, the high will be 64. And for all you folks this Friday doing something fun, the high will be 71 degrees. Whoop, whoop. The red buds have bloomed too. Oh, so there you go. But it just looks like today and tomorrow it's going to be, let me see here. Oh, but it is saying today's high. I don't see it sticking. It's going to be, even though it's 38 right now, the high today is going to be 66 and tonight's low is going to be 27. So it's not terribly too bad. You ready, boo? So with me, the one and the only and the lovely, talented Miss Holly McBribe.
Oh,
yay! Round of applause for Holly. So first and foremost, I want her to talk about wrapping it up with the Basketball Buddies program because that was Saturday. Awards were given out. I saw the picture, everybody hugging you, and I mean, yeah,
Listen,
it's just amazing.
They know that I'm too much of a weenie to come up and do something like that
Yeah.
because I spoiled.
I bet you did.
Yeah. But
I hated that I missed it, but my husband was there with Walker and stuff. So, and I was telling everybody, anybody that has a kid that's got a heart for community, you really need to bring them out to things like this.
Absolutely.
Because him and Colin have formed this, like, I don't know, cowboy bond. I want to call it because when Walker wears his boots, I said, you need to really wear your cowboy hat. He's like, Mom, I can't do that. I'm like, you can.
Well, he's still young.
Yeah.
And, things like that still matter.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, and I've told you this before, I do not brag on people that do not deserve to be bragged on, and your child deserves to be bragged on.
Thank you.
He is a phenomenal young man. He fell right in there. And, a lot of times when we get younger kids, which how old is Walker?
He'll be 12 this year.
Okay, see, we always say that 13 and up because you were there, with him. But when we have younger children, it ends up being we're more babysitting them than getting to
other way around,
to focus on our guys and gals. But it was not the case with him. He was phenomenal.
He took on the job and loved it.
And just rolled with it and never asked questions of like what to do. He just did. He just knew what to do.
And he was telling his Boy Scout friends, he was like, guys, we need to go and help, like, let's do this as Boy Scouts.
Oh, I love that.
And of course, next time.
Sure. Yeah, that would be. But we do things all year that they could get. We do a fishing rodeo. The Boy Scouts would be great.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to have.
Let me know the dates.
Put those worms on. I'm not doing that.
Same. I'm not a worm. No. But no, guys, they have everything from the enrichment center. I know we've been talking about the past couple weeks. I don't know what the dates are, but y'all.
Well, I actually stopped by the office and just grabbed. I know. I just started grabbing everything because there's so many things going on. I don't forget it. They just all get.
Look at all the. Okay. Yes.
I know. Yes. Okay. So the next thing coming up is our very first McMinnville Special Games Safety Day.
Here, I'll hold it for you.
All right. And we have partnered with the Warren County Sheriff's Department and
I'll pull it up online
the McMinnville Police Department.
Okay.
And I have reached out to THP, and I think I reached out to the wrong one. I know the main man to call, and that's RC Christian. So I'm going to give him a call today and see if we can't have somebody from THP there as well. And we're just going to be installing these passenger with special needs on board decals on vehicles.
Now everybody can see it on screen.
Well, and something that you may not think about if you're not in this world on a daily basis is if you have a child or a young adult or even an older adult in the vehicle with you and they don't look special needs, they're just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
And they may not be able to communicate with law enforcement. And now this has not happened here, but there have been instances all over the country where our guys and gals have gotten hurt or gotten scared because law enforcement wasn't aware why they weren't responding. They thought they were being adamant, or just
instead of they were being overly stimulated or sensitive.
Yes,
they thought they were doing something.
They thought that and so it ended up in a bad situation. I don't think that anyone has ever, I've not looked at the statistics lately, but I don't think anyone has ever lost their life or anything like that. But if we can just fix that here, if we can prevent that here,
prevention's key.
Absolutely. And which we've had these stickers for a long time. They look different. They were a different design. We've had them for a long time, but it just says passenger with special needs on board, please practice patience and kindness. In an emergency, occupant may either not respond, be unaware of danger, or resist help. So if there's a car accident, and our ambulance service and our first responders know that they see this and they think, okay, I need to an extra special touch here.
And this is great being yellow, because yellow to me, when I see a yellow light, you caution, you yield, you slow down, exactly the attention it gets. Because I always see the yellow dots for the senior thing, where the police department's done that book. So if you see them wrecked, there's somewhere in the car, there's a pamphlet with all their information.
Their medical information.
Yes.
I
love that.
And so we did this probably about 10 years ago. We started this, and we've just kind of not forgot it. It's just kind of went to the wayside. And people are getting new vehicles and things like that. So we needed to update and freshen it up a little bit. And then also we have reached out to so many community businesses and partners, and they are going to donate promotional items,
Okay.
ink pens, notepads, hand sanitizer, things like that.
Okay.
So we're going to put together some goodie bags. So the first 100 vehicles that come
Ooh.
through will get a
Something
goodie bag
special.
full. Yeah, just little. We've got Woodbury Drug Center is going to do first aid kits.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, just things like that. Things that are
everybody needs a little something.
Yeah, we're trying to focus on health and safety, and so if you've got 100 of something that you would like to give away, please reach out to me. And
I know banks have a lot of swag they try to get.
We've reached out to. We've got lots of banks on board. I think First National is on board, and Citizens Tri-County, Regions, and Security Federal. Already.
Yeah, they always really do go above and beyond.
This community just treats us so good. Yeah. We are very blessed. The next thing coming up, which I'm sure you'll have Vanessa on to talk about this more, but I'll just hit it just a little bit.
Okay.
And it's our Sprint for Specials. And this is actually our 4th year.
I know. How crazy is that, Holly?
Yeah. This is our 4th year.
Yeah.
And so we first started out doing just a 10K.
Yeah.
Well, now we're doing a 5K and a 10K. We did that last year.
Separated
and it worked
up a little bit.
Yes, it worked out so much better. And it starts, I'm not sure if I've got that one.
It's okay.
It's tax season, so I'm slacking.
It's all right. I understand. No. I bet Vanessa's got it somewhere.
Yes. But actually, there's a Sprint for Specials page.
There is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Vanessa has taken this and ran with it, and it's, become a wonderful thing. And we'd really like to, for people to get out. On the flyer or on the page, there's a code that you can scan to register. And the first few people that register, it's not few, I think it's like 100 or something, will be guaranteed a T-shirt.
Yep.
And it's
a custom medal.
Yeah, and the medals are always awesome.
If you haven't not got a custom medal, I mean,
she knocks it out of the park on the medals.
If not everybody picks one up, I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like, can I have one? Because they look really cool.
I'm not running this.
I'm not running, but I feel like my mind's been running for it.
Well, same. I have one of every year. Yeah. And I didn't walk that thing or run that thing. Now, one year I did hang out of Corey McGregor. Well, she's not Corey McGregor, but we know it's Corey McGregor. And I think today's her birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Corey!
And if it's not happy birthday, anyway, celebrate.
I'm pretty sure. But it might have been yesterday. I don't know. But I hung out of her Jeep, and took pictures.
That counts.
And one year I hung out of my car hanging pictures, and taking pictures. And
you were hanging out taking pictures.
Yes. And they're like, get out and run with me. And I'm like, no.
Oh, that's really thank you.
You're so cute.
Yeah. That's really sweet. I didn't wear my running shoes today. I'm good.
You're cute.
Those days you're hanging out of a car, just bring high heels to put on. Be like, I'm sorry, I can't. Just because you know what I mean.
Oh my goodness, I don't even wear high heels, and I may go buy some just because. Yeah, I would be like a newborn calf in high heels. Yeah. So that might be funny.
Or get those funny. They look like those big sneakers, but they're house shoes.
Oh, sorry, I can't. Yeah, if I had only known.
I know. I mean, if I really planned for this day. but no.
But that's coming up April 25th.
Okay. And we've been there each every year. It's been phenomenal.
So much fun.
And Community TVTN's been out there filming.
Yes.
And I can't wait I think he's actually already putting it out there the reel. So from last year.
It'll be here before we know it. I mean, a little over a month away.
Yes.
And, I know the registration fee is like one price now, and if it gets closer, it's a little bit more. So get those registrations in now and save yourself
some cash.
Or wait till the day of and pay a little more, because all that goes to McMinnville Special Games and our programs. And then the next thing would be I don't have one for it.
Oh, okay.
But it's for the Olympic event in May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'll be the second Saturday in May. That's coming up.
That's a big day.
It is.
At the Milner Recreation?
It's going to be at the Milner Recreation Center. The adults event starts at 10 a.m. The children's event starts at 1 a.m.
Thank God for that.
I'm
glad y'all do it that way, because my kids are wired in the morning. and trying to contain that?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we used to do it at the Warren County Middle School.
Okay.
And they were gracious and wonderful and let us just pretty much have but we started getting rained out just about every year. That is the only reason that we chose to go to the Milner Center. And it's been wonderful because we don't have to, if it rains, it doesn't matter. We're still, it's still, but it was, our adults are better in the mornings, and then they're ready for
to rest,
to eat, to rest.
I feel their pain now.
So it worked out, and so we've just kind of kept that.
Yeah.
And then of course, our enrichment center is always hopping.
Yes, it is.
We're open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 9 a.m. to 4.
Y'all have 3 or 4. Y'all have a reading thing, a music, and y'all have like different things.
Just this week. Just this week. Let's see what is today. Today's the 16th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. So they're going to have a St. Patrick's Day party. They're going to do a craft activity, a STEM activity. The Master Gardeners Club is coming.
Ooh.
They're going to build a leprechaun trap.
Oh.
And they're doing board games. Thursday and Friday, they're going to be doing Uno, disc golf, basketball, card games, bingo, balloon tennis, musical ball, and karaoke. And that doesn't include the music and movement and
that's what
story time that they do every day. And it's just a place for them to get together, be together. And we recently worked on a flyer.
Okay.
I'm working on a flyer. And Chastity Cooper, our amazing activity director, she said, what do you think about getting quotes from them? Like, what is their favorite?
Oh, yeah.
Such a great idea. And then so she handled that, and she emailed them to me. And I sat there and tears just ran down my face because, and there was a lot of them, bingo, token auction, pizza, but just about every one of them in there was being with my friends, seeing my friends, making new friends. It's very important.
I love that. It's not about the games. It's about the community aspect.
Yes. And they have a place to go that's just theirs. And it's beautiful. Yeah. The only thing is, we have outgrown our building.
I was gonna say, from the press release that y'all released, was it
about 2-3 weeks ago about horsing around?
Yeah, and then it kind of alluded to looking at a new building and things like that.
Yeah,
can you emphasize on that a little bit?
Yeah, of course, horsing around has been around for 10 years.
I was gonna say decade.
This is our 10th year, and it's a wonderful program. It really is. It's a very hard program.
The upkeep,
because even though we only ride the first Saturday of each month, that it's pretty, those horses have to be fed every day, pretty or not.
Year round.
Yes. And thank you, Jesus, for my son and his wife. And then when we're not able, or when they're not able, Donna Wanamaker and her family will step in, like if they're on vacation or things like that. And Vanessa's even went out there and fed a couple. It just takes so much work to keep the farm going. And I've had so many questions since we put that press release out. Is, are you guys struggling or things like that? And it has nothing to do with that. Now, yes, we always need funds, but we want to refocus our funds and refocus our energies on the things that are booming right now and the programs that are being most useful to our special needs community. And that's the enrichment center. Yeah. That it is the enrichment center. And, we placed a couple of bids on a building here in town, and that didn't quite work out. It just, but we've prayed about it. We're going to be
trying to figure out where God wants to put you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It's been difficult.
Yeah.
It's been difficult. There's one that's absolutely near perfect. And,
are we inching at it yet, or are we allowed to say it?
Well, I don't think I'm not allowed to say it. I'm not, we've been looking at the Paysetters building.
Okay. That would be an amazing spot.
The Paysetters building is already made for exactly what we do. And the only thing that we would want to do is add a gymnasium and then freshen up, paint, things like that, But where
It's an ideal spot.
It is. It would be perfect. But we've been in talks with the city, and of course they have expectations of what they have to get from it. And like I said, we put forth 2 offers, and that just we weren't getting to where they needed to be. So they're going to go ahead and list it and see if they can get some more. I realize they have to do what's best for the city. We're just hoping.
It's not personal. It's just business.
No, absolutely not. And the city is so good to us.
Yeah.
And Nolan Ming, I love Nolan. I mean, I love them all, but Nolan's, and he's my favorite, I guess, know. And but
God love him.
I know to be my favorite.
Watch out, Nolan. Put you up here. You got to stay there now.
When I have your cell number and I'm like, hey,
when I have people's number, I'm like, I don't want to bother them, but
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry it's Sunday. However, I get a lot of those.
I hope you're having a blessed Sunday. That's how I start.
I get a lot I hate to bother you, but I know you're on vacation.
But yeah. Yes. And then you sent me, Kelly, I'm off this week. I said, I know, but
however, I still need
I will leave you alone. Just answer it. And I do. Yeah. But
no, they're wonderful. We're hoping here's what I hope for. Yeah. And I'm just going to be honest. This makes me a terrible person. I hope nobody else bids on the building. And then they just turn around and say, "Okay, we're going to accept your offer."
Your offer's great.
Take a little off of that. Yeah. Keep a little extra. No, it is so perfect. It's such a perfect building. It's a perfect location. And the building that we're in now has been phenomenal. Yes. The building on Garfield Street, it has been wonderful, but they are cram packed in there. Yeah. And at our Christmas social, I mean, it was like this. We were just.
I remember because I get those texts. I'm like, hey, do you want me to talk about this on air to promote to make sure?
And
you're like, no, because we're already up almost at capacity. It's already because the text group that you guys does reach volumes.
It really does.
And like you're one of the many or very few, I should say, organizations that doesn't need help promoting because
it promotes itself.
Yes.
Yeah. And our families are. They stay the same, unless someone's moving out of town or we get new ones.
Yeah.
And, I just met the sweetest little baby at one of the basketball games recently, and she's not quite old enough to participate with us yet. Yeah. And she has Down syndrome. Okay. And I think
I know which little baby. We were standing next to her.
I was talking to Mom, and Mom was telling me, and she reached out for me.
Oh my God! We can take you now.
Yeah.
Bye, Mom.
Yeah.
We're really not supposed to drop and go, but
I was like, okay, we'll see y'all later.
Yeah. But she was taking it all in on one of those games we were sitting next to her. Like she didn't get scared or. She was just like in awe.
And I wish that I had brought that information with me. There's actually an event coming up that her mother is involved in. Oh. And
you can send it to me.
It's Socks for a Reason or something like that.
Oh, it's something to do with Down Syndrome Day. It's a week from today.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Because we're wearing that Jake Fan shirts because it says rock.
Rock your socks.
Yes.
Rock your socks. That's what it is. Rock your socks.
And I'm like, what is it? Rock for socks?
Yeah.
It's actually in the car. I got the shirt in my car.
But so there, she was promoting that, and I announced it at the game on Saturday. And I wish I had grabbed that, but I'll post it on our Facebook page.
And I'll share it. Yeah, we'll make sure to get it out there.
It's not just about our organization. It's about the special needs community as a whole. Yeah. And we're honored to be a part of that. More than honored. Yeah. And that's just like yesterday or Saturday, Spencer bringing those flowers up to me in the middle of the ball game. Now, don't get me wrong; those flowers were beautiful, and I loved them. But that was not why I cried. Yeah. I cried because the look of pride on that child's face. Well, he's not a child; he's a grown man.
He's a grown man.
He's my baby.
He's your baby. Yeah.
The look of pride and love as he was walking up to me. It was like I'm the luckiest person in the world.
Yes.
I
love those pictures.
Yeah, I'm just, but they all got trophies, and it was a beautiful day. And
I do want to make one shout out to a friend I've known since high school, Mr. Charlie.
Oh, I just talked to him on the phone. Yeah.
And every time we get together, and I love him to death. I met him when I worked at Applebee's as a waitress, like a senior in high school. And I want to tell you, this is a true story. There was a lot of girls there that did not like serving certain type of people.
Sure.
And I was not that type of girl. So I served anybody and everybody. And I would literally sit down with him because they said he would always talk a lot. Well, guess who also talks a lot?
Were y'all fighting for the conversation?
Oh, always trying to like get in. And I'm like, I'm not done, man. But no, like getting to know the they are just as much as a part of the community as anybody else in this world, right?
Absolutely.
And he made me feel seen and heard when we had those conversations at Applebee's, sitting in a two-seater.
How you made him feel.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But he made me feel so smart and educated, and he is so smart, you guys. Like at the time he was going to MTSU. Oh my gosh. I couldn't remember if he said he was a student or a teacher. Now I'm losing it.
He works in.
He's
a postal carrier there, and he still does that.
Okay, yeah. And he was always telling me his stuff, and I was like, man, how neat are you?
Every day.
And then he just had a birthday, or when he had his birthday, he turned was it 60?
No.
How old was it? I can't remember.
See, to me, it feels like he's just
a teenager.
I know. So when you said that, it was like, no.
I know.
Yeah,
it was.
I don't know, but it was. But they had it at Begonias. We weren't able to go, but they said it was wonderful.
It was wonderful. But I'll tell you, when you make these connections with everybody in your community, not just specific people, it does make lasting impressions that continues on all along. Absolutely. And like when I, after even leaving Applebee's, and I would run into Charlie after that, he saw me when I was pregnant with Walker. He knew Walker, and Walker's like, man, that guy knows everything
and can remember
everything.
Yes. I know one day he was talking, my brother does tree trimming. Hey, we'll give him a shout out. McBribe tree trimming,
if you need
if you have storm damage,
if you got Bradford pears that you want to get rid of to trim down,
this stinks so
it
bad.
Does make a world of difference, fellas, if you trim down those trees.
They stink so
they
bad.
Do.
But anyway, now he was telling me that he was going to have to call Toby, and I was like, yeah, just give him a call. And then he from memory told me his phone number.
Yes.
Like, dude, I don't even know that I knew his phone number.
I wouldn't have remembered it. No.
I'd go in there and Toby, on the phone. But no, he's so smart and has a heart of gold. And this morning, that's who I was actually talking to out in the car.
Oh, okay.
He called me to let me know that a lady from MTSU was going to call me. And then the last thing he said to me was to have a blessed day.
Yes, every time.
My day will be blessed because of that moment right there. I mean, I get to see you too.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's all right. If Charlie blessed me, he would have blessed my day if I was on the phone with him. He loves me too, Holly. He says that to everybody. Like, that's what I love about Charlie and everybody that I run into. You always want to surround yourself with positive people in your circles, because that's how I thrive in life. You don't want if you're negative to me, I will keep you at an arm's length distance. I will talk to you, but I will keep you at an arm's length. But if you could surround yourself with positivity, and if you need positivity in your life, you need to go to McMinnville Special Games.
Absolutely. You cannot, if you go there we all have problems. We all have health issues or, things in our life that are not going our way. And you will absolutely forget about it when you see, because they are facing daily struggles, and they come in with beautiful smiles on their faces, and they don't let those struggles.
I wish I had that tenacity, have just like an ounce.
They give it to me. Yeah. They, everybody's like, oh, you do so much good. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm selfish. I want this because it makes me feel, they make my world. Yeah. They really do. I have my son and my beautiful grandbaby.
I was going to say, the grandbaby tops the son, just say that.
Oh, absolutely. I told
grandbaby.
I said, I thought that I loved you, but I didn't.
This is way better.
But my special friends are my world, and it's because they bring such light into it. Yeah. And so if you would like to get involved, please.
Volunteers are always welcome.
I'm telling you, we are.
I felt like this year y'all had so much. This was the most volunteers I felt like y'all had.
No.
Has it not? Okay. Because that first day we came, you're like, Kelly, we don't need Walker today. And he felt so bad.
Oh, bless
I
his
know,
heart. Yeah.
but I'm like, no, we'll go over and sit and we'll make a thing out of it and then we'll leave.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you guys stuck around because it's one day we'll have 15 helpers show up. The next day we'll have 2. You know, it's just we have everybody has lives. Everybody has different things to do. We need volunteers. You know, we've got a food pantry.
I saw that.
You know, we've got everything going on to make the special needs community, to make not their lives, because they have no problems.
Yeah.
You know, they're just floating through.
We're just here.
But they're caregivers, they're parents. They struggle, and it doesn't take a low income family to struggle.
No,
you know, you can have 2 jobs, then nice cars, and you're still struggling.
That's
because
correct.
it is a difficult but blessed life.
Yeah.
And if we can help make that just a little bit easier, that's what we're going to do.
Do you know if that event was at Common John's?
It is.
Okay, because Sydney found it. It's on March the 28th.
Yes, thank you,
And she
Sydney.
said it was, she goes, held on March 28th at Common John's, and it's called Rock Your Socks.
Okay, yes.
So thank you, Sydney, for finding that.
Thank you so much. Yes, it was, but yes, it's at Common John's, and I don't know if we'll be able to go. I hope so, but with so many things coming up.
Girl,
I mean, I've got like a whole.
I'm not even going to show you my calendar.
I've taken over your desk here.
It's okay.
But yeah, we definitely have a lot going on.
I'll take whatever you want to give me.
Well,
because then I just whatever you want to do.
But yeah, we just there's a lot of things going on. I know that not everybody can. Yeah, you steal my paperclip. I know that not everybody can write us $1,000 check or a $500 check. Some of the best donations that we've gotten are $10 here, and $5 there, because I know that's what they could give, and that's what they did give. But if you can't donate, volunteer. If you can't volunteer, pray for us. I am a firm believer that we would not be where we are if this were not God's plan. And we pray constantly that He keeps us on mission.
100%
on mission.
Preach.
We never want to veer from His plan. And when He does, when I do, I won't say we, because when I do, He will put me back in line.
Oh yeah,
He will make my life
back in our
fall
place.
apart. Yes, and then it's like, okay, once
like
I get
what
back
you do, Holly.
Yes,
you took 2 steps wrong.
Yes, I get to doing what Holly thinks is best, and I forget that this is not Holly's organization. This is. Yeah,
I'm going to come on back, and I will say this before I let you go. My big thing about fundraising and donating, if everybody in the Warren County community, we have over 40,000 people that live in this. In the Warren County community, if each member of that family donated just $1 one time, so for me it'd be $4 for 1 month, and they collected all this money at the end of month of March. Can you imagine getting $40K? Now let me tell you, just go drop, send it to the mail, $4 to, or go drop it off. Think about that, guys.
Yeah, $4. What if everybody would do together?
Yeah, that's my challenge when I talk about any fundraisers, any nonprofits. If we had I know we have more than 40 nonprofits here in this town, but if everybody donated, like 4 times 40 in 1 month, think about that.
Yeah,
for me on my end, and then everybody that 40 plus nonprofits got almost $40K at the end of each month.
And I know that in today's world, $40,000 doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when all of your money comes from sponsorships, fundraising, donations, $40,000 is huge.
But I thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank
I always
you for having me.
Have a blessed time when I get Holly on the show, and let me tell you, this is the hardest person to even get on the show. So when she tells me she can come, I snatch it because you're just as busy as I am.
It's a little crazy, but it's a blessed crazy.
Yeah, it's a blessed crazy. It's good crazy.
Well, sis, thank you so much.
Anytime. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Anything we can promote, anything you want me to keep.
I'm going to lay this over here and leave it with you, and that way it's not cluttering up your desk.
It's okay.
But yeah, and maybe if you're not busy on April 4th, you could come out and help us put some details.
I will be there.
I mean, in your free time, since you have so much.
Yeah.
You know.
I already have 2 events that day, but if I could like come in for like
What's
30 minutes.
one more, Kelly?
You know, me and my husband had an argument about my scheduling.
Oh, no.
And I was like, you knew what you were marrying. You got to get over it.
I signed up for this.
Yeah. So I go, either you can help me or take the kids. Pick one. That was literally what happened last night. And he was like, I don't know why I put up with you. And I said, same.
Right.
Yes. But we did say we loved each other. Okay.
That's all that everything is erased.
We known each other since middle school. So this is nothing new. Okay. So, but guys, it has been such a blessing to have Holly McBribe on here. If you have any questions about McMinnville special games or anything else, how can they get in touch with you?
You can do our website, McMinnvillespecialgames.com, and I think everybody in McMinnville already has my phone number.
But in case you don't,
931-808-8816. The chances are you're going to get a voicemail, but leave me a message and I will call you back. Just because it's tax season. Yeah. And I'm trying to make some dollars to, pay the mortgage, things like that.
You have bills you got to pay.
I do. Yeah. And, Special Games doesn't pay those, but it pays me in so many other ways.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah, right.
Well, Warren County, it has been a blessing hanging out with Holly, like I said. And remember, keep it first.
If you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to another segment here at Warren First Night Through. We are live at Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. And, of course, it is our Warren County Genealogical Historical Association segment with Miss Ann and Miss Frida. How are you guys this Monday morning?
Cold.
Same.
Yeah, we're perking.
Yeah, same. I was like, but if I wear my jacket, I feel like I look, so
Yeah,
I am.
right.
It is what it is.
I drove up my winter clothes. I got the scarf on because I can't take it.
Are y'all like me? Like we try to keep our closet season friendly, but this year has not. I just can't. I can't.
I know.
I had my spring outfit ready to go because it said 66.
Yeah.
And yet it's not. Where's it at? And then 11 o'clock saying we're supposed to get spits of snow.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I have a cousin who lives in Irving College, and it was snowing there this morning.
Oh, well, there you go. See? So it's already happening.
It's there, you know.
It is what it is. But with that said, they always come on the show the Monday before your Saturday meetings that you guys do. That is held in the early voting room at 2:00.
Yes.
And what is going on that is special about this Saturday?
This Saturday we have Susan Ackerman.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to read because I can't
You're fine.
Keep it in my mind. But she is from the DAR. She's
and people that don't know what the DAR
Daughters
stands
of the American Revolution, and it's at 2:00, by the way, in the early voting room this Saturday.
Okay.
So, but anyway, she is with the Daughters of the American Revolution. She is with the Russell. Oh gosh, I thought I had his name on here. Anyway,
Lieutenant James Shepard.
James Shepard Russell.
Mm-hmm. Shepard is his last name.
Shepard, James Shepard. I apologize. I'm in the James Winchester in Franklin County, so I keep getting them.
You're okay.
It depends on who the local guy is, you know.
Right.
So, but anyway, she's the regent for that group here, and she's going to come and talk to us. And I asked her to send me this. She's going to represent the DAR, and she's going to give a view of what the Daughters of the American Revolution do for the community. And she's going to have the registrar there if anyone would like to have help in finding out if they are in the lineage of a patriot of the Revolutionary War.
Oh.
And also, she will be describing a quilt that she's got, and she's designed in there. It should be interesting because we always love those quilts.
Yeah.
So, anyway, she's just a very interesting lady. She moved here from Washington State not too long ago. She's in my garden club, as I said, and she worked for a Washington bulb company there for 30 years.
Yeah.
So she's going to do a program also for our garden club on the
look at that
on the bulbs, you know. But she's just
networking, cross pollinating.
There you go. Really interesting person. So I think it'll be a very good program.
Yeah,
I think it will too.
She's got lots of experience in presentations. So she'll be
and I know they have some programs planned for America's 250th birthday, some things
yes,
they're going to do this year.
Yeah, okay.
You know, to honor the Revolutionary War soldiers. So
and then talking about, again, I'll get to my thing because I'm so excited to talk about mine. But also, too, how are we doing on getting 250 Pioneer Family certificates?
We're working toward it. And, of course, you're going to be a big part of that.
Yes.
We're so excited. But
219.
Congratulations. I was going to say, and you need to get on that to make it more.
I know. But I know, I mean, we have several people that are interested and are working toward that. And sometimes it's harder to prove that person than it is at other times. And sometimes it just takes, sometimes if they've already been proven, sometimes it makes it easier, you know, if you share an ancestor, and sometimes it's kind of hard to find things to prove it.
Yeah, I love it. So talking about the Pioneer families, guys, me and my son have been going down this, I call it my rabbit hole with him, trying to find who, what, where, you know, who we belong to and things like that. And it really started at the library upstairs with them, and they gave us all the obits, and then they gave us, like, you know, our what I guess would be our first beginning of our family pedigree chart of, you know, just the simple basics. Who's your mom and dad? Who's their mom and dad? And so forth and so forth. And then Miss Ann surprised us, which I don't want to open all this up, but I guess we can. Why not? So here you go, Frida. You want to hold that in? So I don't know if y'all can see this, but we're covering Ann up on her great work she's done here. This is my son, but we're going to put my daughter's name on here too, or make her another one. But it goes all the way back to like 7 generations. 6, 7, is that right, Ann? You're going to have to look at it. Here you go. There you go. Now I'll block myself out.
You have one that we have carried back to the 6th generation.
Yeah.
Or Walker does.
Yeah. And I just thought, how neat is this of how far back and how many names y'all already have found.
Yeah.
Just alone, because again, this just started out with you guys. Do we have anybody? Well, let me go back. We went to y'all's show and tell day. This is how this started, and we brought a Slaughter family heirloom gun that we were told might have been in one of the wars, things like that. I think it was the Civil War. They said it might have been in.
I think it's probably Civil War.
And we found somebody that will actually clean the gun now to make it restore it, because the only thing missing on the gun is the bottom part that helped put the gunpowder in.
Yeah.
I call it the stick, but I know that is not what it's called by any means. But after that, then one of the members of the Warren County Genealogy came up and said, "What did you say your last name was?" And then she shows me this book of Slaughters in the Pioneer thing, and then. And then I get with Ann, and then they find, well, Kelly, you got somebody on the Walker side too, and then she can go on. Now it's your turn to talk. Sorry, Ann.
Well, so Kelly has in process 4 applications, two for each of her children, but they will be able to have a Pioneer certificate for their father's side and for their mother's side.
Yeah.
So that will be Slaughter and Walker. They'll have Pioneer certificates for those, and so. They won't make March, but they should be ready for the April presentation.
Oh, that's fine. I'm good with that.
So, because it does, once we get them in, then, we have to get the signatures, and that sometimes takes a bit.
And that's absolutely fine. But the process, guys, has been so simple and easy. Anybody can do this. And if you're out there and you want to just know where you came from, essentially, and then all the fun stories, because I was when I left Friday, I was like, Mom, they're going to help me find about Clifton. So, because we had, she's going to kill me, but it's fine. Clifton Cotton was from my mom's, her father's side, which is my grandpa's side. And she always would tell us about the big robbery in Morrison, that he was like the getaway car, Yeah. And she was like, but she always would tell us, it's 2 different things. But I just think it's so neat, because then they were telling me, well, we got the news clipping somewhere in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, we are going to get those. And let me tell you, I do not condone anybody that wants to go rob a bank. But when you find out how, you know what I mean? Your counterparts.
Everybody's family is so interesting. And some families they don't want to acknowledge that maybe there's a family member that didn't follow the right path.
Right.
Or whatever, however you
They
want
didn't
to
follow
put
the
that.
golden rules.
Or however
There's always a black sheep.
Yeah. There's always.
Always. But your cotton line is very interesting to me also, because, and I don't know if we'll ever be able to prove this, but they go back to a John Cotton who was in this area before Tennessee was even a state.
Oh, wow.
And so that's fascinating to me, that even sometimes we know things that we can't actually prove on paper, but the cotton line is a very interesting line also.
I loved it. I love it. But with everything going on, how easy is it? Well, I know how easy it is, but can you tell me how easy it is to sign up and become members?
Fill out your name and address and email and phone number and give us $25 and you're in.
You're in. I mean, it's that easy, guys.
Easy. Right.
And are y'all always looking for new members, no matter how old or how young they are?
And if you're a member, you get 2 bulletins a year. And those, some people think, like a newsletter type.
But I was going to say it's a book.
Yeah, I was going to
say our bulletins are about 100 pages twice a year, and it's some kind of Warren County history.
Yeah,
always. And sometimes it's a connection for someone who left that maybe you didn't realize was Warren County. So this year, both of our bulletins, we're focusing on Revolutionary War soldiers.
Okay.
So there's so many. I was surprised. We're looking for soldiers. So they have to have been a soldier to qualify. But we're looking for soldiers who either came to Warren County and lived here and died here, or just came to Warren County for a little while and left.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot of that information from their pension files. And sometimes the only reference we have that they were here, if they came between the census and they didn't buy any land,
right,
maybe the only thing is they say in their pension record when they're applying that I came to Warren County and I lived here 6 years, and then I moved to somewhere else,
North Carolina,
wherever, you know. And it's interesting. The Revolutionary War soldiers did tend to move around.
Yeah.
It's surprising because
they're like hippies.
Yeah,
that's what people that move around a lot.
A lot of them were constantly
gypsies
maybe, or constantly just moving from. They'd stay 2 or 3 years one place and they'd move on. But then we have quite a few who came here and stayed, and and were
hoping John Cotton was one of those.
Well, he did die in Warren County, we think, but he died in 1811, so he's going to be very hard.
Oh God!
Because Warren County was only established in 1807,
right?
So it's going to be very hard to
figure out his paperwork
to put him here,
okay.
And trace his descendants.
Gotcha.
But he is very interesting. He was on the. Some people may have heard about the flotilla that went down the Cumberland River and went to Nashville. It was kind of part of the establishment of Davidson County. Okay. And he was on that flotilla. He was part of that party that was on that flotilla. So he's a very interesting character to me. I tend to go down.
I'll take your word
just because I get interested in somebody.
I love it. So anything else you got? What else y'all got going on?
Well, I'm excited because I have revolutionary.
I was going to say
grandfathers or what, pioneers or whatever you want to call them, revolutionary soldiers. I'll get the word right in a minute. But mine didn't settle in Warren County; they were in White County. And at some point, we're going to have a program where we get to actually share with the group our pioneer soldier and tell just a blip about them, And so then,
girl, you don't do blips. Come on, don't even say a blip.
They won't be totally left out, And I think that'll be interesting to see how many. Oh, listen, when I first found out, I had some ladies from the Daughters of the American Revolution came to me. I was working in the historical library in Franklin County, and they came in. They said, "Why aren't you in the DAR?" And I said, "Well, I don't even know if I have any revolutionary soldiers in my history." And the lady who did a lot of the research for the chapter there said, "Well, I'm sure you do. Let me just go and use my applications on my computer," because she had all kinds of fancy stuff, and said, I'll find out. So I just gave her my mom. She knew my mom and dad's name. So I gave her my mother's parents' name. She went home, and within 15 minutes, she calls me back and she said, "Did you know that," and I'm not going to say the name, but "did you know that blippity blip blip is your cousin?" And I went,
oh, okay.
Same revolutionary ancestor.
Y'all are connected.
But anyway, so it was just maybe 15 minutes and already they found proof of it. So
I love that.
Kelly
have wonderful records with the daughters.
Yes,
they
do.
Okay.
Kelly has 3 Revolutionary War soldiers besides John Cotton who were in Warren County.
Look at that. No, Ann was like, "Kelly, you have the most." What did you tell me? You were like,
"She's to the Warren County to the bone."
I said, "No wonder why I won't leave. I like it here for some reason. I got roots here. I'm well rooted. I don't think you're going to be able to, what is it called, graphite me out of this, No. But no, again, it has been I cannot wait for you guys to see the journey that I'm going down with them of finding the information of our family, because I really want to show everybody snippets, and I've been taking pictures and stuff, and my son just is so excited about doing this too, and just getting more known, because we did the 23andMe, the blood test thing, or the swab thing, just to see how far in the nation, how far we reach and things like that. And I thought, oh, how neat, and maybe that can help you guys too. I just got to pull it up and stuff. But But no, I think this is great and exciting. And is anybody now I know, like, normally during the show and tells is when people can come. Can anybody like visit just to see?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for this Saturday.
Always love visitors.
Always. All of our programs on Saturdays are open to the
To all.
public.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Occasionally, we might do a tour, which would be members only.
Yeah.
But all of our programs and the office is, open to visitors. Come see us. We're there to help.
Yeah. And if they're not answering the door, it's because either they're closed or you're knocking on the wrong door. That's the Warren County Emergency System door. I've done that several times. Yeah, I was like, Kelly, read the signs. Read the signs. But no, it's always a blessing having you guys in here. Is there anything we have not tapped on this morning?
I don't think
Because I know Ann normally has more notes than this.
I know. It's my
I'm like, am I right? Okay. So what's next month?
Next month, we're going to talk about Century Farms in Warren County.
What is that? Like just farms that have been here
If
over
your
the
family, and I'm not an expert in Century Farms by any means, but if your family has owned a farm, it has been in your family for 100 years. There is a program for Century Farms of Warren County, and I know that there's, I think, 3 people.
There's 3, and let's see. I have this. Okay. Vicki Bolden is coming, and she's going to be talking about her Century Farm, River Valley Farm.
Okay.
Teresa Blair Hyatt, the Blair Farms.
And I think that one is 200 years old.
Oh, wow.
And Cindy Adams Rogers, the Adams Farms. And if you'll notice at the fairground, they have, I guess, a stepping stone kind of a square now. It's between the photography building and the Chuck Brown building.
Yeah.
There's a little space there, and they have got stones, and they have the name of the Century Farms engraved on them there.
Oh,
So
I never knew that.
I think that was new.
It's a really
new.
neat program.
Fairly new.
Yeah.
The display.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping that my farm will actually qualify at some point. I've got to get all the papers together, but.
Does that include like nurseries too, or is that something totally different? Because
no, I mean,
farming.
Nurseries.
Okay.
As long as that farm has been in, I don't know.
I think in the family.
It has to have been in the
Because
family.
I know that we have, ours is over 50 years old.
Yeah.
So we're getting there at least.
Yeah.
Because I believe that's right. I can't remember the year. I'm sorry.
This is a Tennessee program, and he notes that the extension office can help you with it if you have questions, because I know he's one of the contacts that helps work on that. Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
I asked him about it once upon a time, and it's not really a whole lot of land that you have to still own. I have land excuse me.
No,
I
you're
have
fine.
land other than where I am living currently.
It's okay, Frida. I didn't even hear it vibrate. You're all right.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
I always say I'm on the air.
Yeah. Anyway, I should have called me that. Anyway, I think you told me it could be as small as 10 acres, but I don't
quote you on that. Yeah.
But I have across the road from my current farm where I live, which is almost 100 years old in the family, 100 years. Is I have acreage on my grandfather's old farm.
Yeah.
And I know that it's at least that old.
Yeah.
So as long as, and it's always been in the hands of the family.
It has to have been in the hands of the family.
For 100
That's
straight
my
years.
understanding.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, with the farmers nowadays, we hold on to that land because it's good soil.
Yeah.
So as far as nursery farms go, because you till it up all the time.
Well, see, that was one thing that was ground in my brain growing up, especially my mom. But my parents were Depression children. And so they taught us to hold on to the land. If you have the land, you can live through it all. I mean, you can raise your own food. You have your water. You have everything that you need. Yeah. And
that same principle, I feel, still stands today.
Yes, I think so.
The more land
I think
you
it's
own.
coming back, actually.
Yeah, me and my husband, we own a few. We have plenty.
Yeah.
But he says, but then he'll say we don't have enough, right?
Yeah,
right. And I'm like, But then I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
So, but no, I think this has been great. So everybody, this Saturday, make sure you come on out. for their next Warren County genealogical and oh gosh, I already messed up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Warren County Genealogical Historical Association's meeting. It's at 2:00 at the early voting room. Come on and all. And what again are we talking about this Saturday again, before I forget?
The Daughters of the American Revolution. Susan Ackerman, who is the regent for this area, will be doing the program.
Okay. Does she dress up and everything?
I don't know.
Sometimes if you've ever seen when they go the festivals and stuff, when you go to these, they're dressed up to the nine, and I'm like, girl, aren't you burning up? Yeah, because it's so hot.
Yeah.
But it always is a blessing to have Miss Frida and Miss Ann coming in. If you guys have any questions about your lineage, your pedigree chart, your pioneer, revolutionary, whatever it is, you can always call them or go to their office on Mondays and Fridays. Look them up on Facebook as well. They all have a Facebook page. And then some. Is there anything I've missed? I don't know. Well, I just want you to know, I think, it's starting to snow. There's snow behind you.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Well, we're going to let them leave on this snowy afternoon.
There you go.
The blizzard's coming, everybody.
It's going to be warmer Saturday, so it's all
it is.
good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a high of 66 today, but yeah. Yeah, don't.
Is this redbud winter?
Yes. I think somebody did say the redbuds were blooming.
The redbuds
They are.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But y'all remember Warren County.
Warren first.
Keep it first.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map. It's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. As we're getting close to wrapping it up here for the day, because I do, unfortunately, that's why I started a smidge early so I can get this going. I got to get to Google Docs. I want to talk about the upcoming events that are going on today and beyond. And so real quickly, where did it go? Where did it go? Am I on the right one? Yep. I just keep passing it because it's like right there. So we're going to share this tab so you guys can see it. Of course, today is March. Come on now. Tomorrow, don't forget, is St. Patrick's Day, so make sure you wear your green. But today is March the 16th. And there's just so much going on in Warren County. And if you're not a part of this community calendar, guys, you need to jump on this because between me and Sydney and a couple other folks that are tied to this community calendar, and if you want to be tied to this community calendar, it's real simple and it's real easy. Just text the keyword. Text me at 931-369-3050 and text community calendar with your email address. Or if you don't want to be a part of the calendar, but you want your event on the calendar, you can message me as well through that number. Or you can also message us on our Facebook page with Warren First 931. So going off with what we got going on today, of course, March the 16th through the 20th, guys, it's spring break. So as Brian would say, I think it'd be more like spring break. But going on today, the Warren County is doing a full board county commissions meeting tonight at 6:30 at the Warren County Administrative Building. Also, spring open house is going to be held at the Bonnie Blue Inn Bed and Breakfast today from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Spring break dodgeball is being held at the Milner Recreation Center today. The Milner is going to have something each and every day during spring break. And if you have not signed up or checked that out or follow them on social media, definitely do that. We love going to the Nerf Battle Wars that they do, which is on Wednesday. So make sure you check that out and see all the deets. But today, with it being the spring break dodgeball at the Milner, it's going to be centered at the indoor tennis courts, and this is for ages 13 through 18, and that is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Also going on tonight, meal starts at 6, child care and transportation provided by. This is at Freedom Life Church. It's Celebrate Recovery. Also, too, going on today, Wednesday, and Friday, as always, is the Collective Heart and of Beautiful Souls Wellness Walk at the 3-Star Mall. Today at the Magnus Library at 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. is the Special Needs Story Hour, and that's, of course, right here at the Magnus Library. Homeschool parents of Warren County, there's going to be a meeting today at the Magnus Library from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., so don't make sure you miss that. And then bedtime stories at the Magnus Library from 6 to 7 p.m. Tomorrow and St. Patty's Day, which, I'm just already going to change that color right there to green. Or no, let's do black and we'll highlight it green. Oh, yeah. The IDB board meeting here for the county is going to be at 4:30 p.m. at the Chamber of Commerce Community Room. And then, of course, tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon is the withdrawal deadline for primary and general elections. Caring Hearts United is doing their monthly meeting at 6 o'clock. Spring break Nerf battle is going to be at the Milner Rec Center for all ages. Own Nerf guns encouraged, 1 o'clock to 2:30. McMinnville Special Games, Storytime, Movement, and Music, just like Holly was telling us here, that's happening as well. And they're also going to have their St. Patrick's Day party going on. Adult Children of Alcoholics and Family Support Group is going to be at the Smart Assembly of God. This is 18 plus and up. They're having a St. Patrick's Day fun run presented by the Mad Cow Running Company. Meet at the Warren County Farmers Market at 6 p.m. It looks like they're going to do 3.17 miles plus one more for good luck. So make sure you wear green because you don't want to get pinched. Line dancing lessons at Pocahontas Community Center at 5:30. Anniversary ceremony at the Celtic Cup in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Irish dancers and events and more. So if you want to go really, gussy it up for St. Patty's Day, guys, Go to that event right there and then some. We want to say a good morning to JC Petite. We also want to say a great morning to Brian Carr. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a great day. Stay warm. Love having Miss Ann and Miss Frida on. Yes, they missed you this morning, Brian. Thanks to everybody commenting this morning on the show. Homeschool day at the Capitol, Tennessee building, state capitol at 601 Martin Luther King Boulevard in Nashville at 8:30. March 18th, that's got all these events going on. That is on a Wednesday. March 19th, we got these events going on. I'll already just bring you on down so we know. Again, so many things going on in the Warren County community that we just need to emphasize on and to remember, okay? Also, too, don't forget going on the 20th is the big thing, the McMinnville, Tennessee Veterans Town Hall meeting that is going to be at the administrative building. This is being presented by the VA Tennessee Valley Healthcare System. And this is going to be held in the full court Magnolia area room because I have a feeling it's going to be so big that they're going to need to expand. They're encouraging veterans, caregivers, family members. It's from 6 o'clock to 7:30. Yes, online registration has been put to a halt, but you can do in-person registration. Now, if you cannot, if you're not allowed in to go get seated, I have talked with Terry Bell and the folks in the Executive County's office. We are going to open up. I have reserved the early voting room downstairs where I'm going to set up chairs and I'm going to hook up my laptop so you guys can watch it vis-a-vis Facebook Live through the Tennessee Valley Healthcare Systems because I have opted out of my. I was going to go with Tom Davis as a guest, but I've opted out because I think a veteran needs to be in that seat. I'll get it. I'll get it for you. There you go. So with that said, guys, if you are, you're welcome. If you are, lock that back. Thank you. If you don't mind, if you know of a veteran that is in dire need of coming to this event, please do so because there is other ways to see this event. You can either go to the administrative building upstairs and sit and try to get a seat up there, or, and again, of course, standing room only. I wonder if they're going to be able to do that. But if you're a vet that is not tech savvy, that can't stand long hours, we are going to have another space for you to watch it live down at the early voting room because I just think we need to pack this house and show, because this goes back to kind of like what Tom Davis and a couple other people have said to us, where we need their voices need to be heard. This is a time where you as veterans, your voices need to be heard. This is not a time to sit down and just hope for the best that somebody's going to, somebody's going to make the right decision. Sometimes it takes a lot of people for the right decision to be seen, to be heard. So I encourage each and every one of you, whether you're a veteran, a caregiver, or hold on, guys. Like I said, whether you're a veteran, a caregiver, or a family member, if you can't make it to this meeting on the 20th, which is this coming Friday, I encourage you guys to go to your veteran's home. Whether you're a caregiver or a family member, get them set up on your laptop, your iPad, whatever smart thing you got, and log into them so you both can watch that live feed on their Facebook page. It's not going to be on my Facebook page. It's going to be on the the VA Tennessee Valley Healthcare Systems Facebook page. That's the only other way to see this meeting and watch it live. So those are your only two, or you got three options. Go upstairs and register in person and get a seat, or standing room only, stand in the hallway, or you can come downstairs to the early voting room Friday night with me, Warren First 931, and we're going to set up my laptop to the television set that's down there in the early voting room, and we can watch it live that way. Or stay at home, go to Facebook page, and watch it live there, okay? So many options. So pick what you do, but I'm telling you guys, Spread this word out. Like, share, subscribe to us. Spread the word. Come to the Veterans Town Hall meeting this Friday at 6 o'clock. You do not want to miss it, okay? Guys, it has been such a blessing hanging out with you here at Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. I hope you, like we always say on the show, you can either choose to be a blessing or a curse, right? So before we go, last night's weather was crazy. Prayers for the county and all around. Yes, for bad weather. I'm putting that on our prayer list. We always open up Monday with a word of prayer. And I do apologize because I was trying to get some stuff going because I have so many things on my list today and then some. But we are going to do a quick word of prayer. And Cody, thank you for reminding me about the weather. It was crazy last night. But if you would bow your head with me as we go to the Lord in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. We are just so blessed beyond belief waking up to this morning. We know that the storms were bad last night with the wind damage. Please be looking over, putting your hand of protection over folks and their houses, and hopefully everybody. We haven't heard any bad damage that has happened in the past, so hopefully it was just minimal damage here in our county and surrounding counties, God. But for anybody that did get more damage than they anticipated, just lift them up and give them encouragement and peace that they need and the help that they may need as well, God, to make sure that everything gets cleaned up. Please be with all the unspoken prayers as well, God, as we, we don't know what the exact issue is with each and every one of us, but we do know that you will provide the right doctors and things with them as well. Please be with all the people that have passed away, God. I saw yesterday so many lives have been lost. And also, we just want to continue to lift up and pray for the Hutchings and the Shelton family, God, as they did a celebration of life this past Saturday. And we are just so blessed beyond belief of how many came and turned out and showed up for that event, God. But we want to just lift them up and, pray for peace and comfort over that family, God, and that they can heal the best that they can and know that they're not alone in this situation, God. Please be with us as the week, as with this weather is already going crazy, Lord. And in your name, amen. Remember, Warren County, you can either be a blessing or a curse, but remember, keep it first.